When my daughter came home crying because she failed, I realized the only option I had left was the nuclear one. My daughter Chloe came home last Tuesday in tears holding her AP Physics exam with a big red F circled across the top. My jaw dropped. This wasn't just any exam. This was her final that would have given her the National Science Foundation Scholarship, a KA, a full ride to any university in the entire country. Only 50 of these get awarded nationwide each year. Chloe was about to get one. She'd had 4 years of perfect exam results, never missed a day, spent thousands of hours studying. All she needed was this last A in AP Physics. "I got every answer right, Mom," she cried. "But he failed me anyway," Chloe was sobbing. I grabbed her exam and compared it to her textbooks. Her work was flawless. Every answer correct. I remember this motherly rage came over me. I grabbed my keys and walked to my car. "Where are you going?" Chloe asked. "To fix this." You see, I knew exactly why Chloe had failed. It all started 1 month ago at the school's annual charity auction. I was volunteering at the check-in table when Chloe's AP Physics teacher, Mr. Whitmore, walked up to me. He was in his mid-40s, recently divorced. He wasn't at my table to sign his name or donate. Instead, he just stood there staring at me. "Is everything okay?" Without a word, Mr. Whitmore pulled a small velvet box and set it on the table. "I've been wanting to give you this for weeks." I opened it cautiously, saw a silver necklace with a diamond pendant inside, a photoshopped picture of us two holding hands. My heart froze. "I can't accept this." "Why not? I know you're single," Mr. Whitmore said. "I could be good for you." I pushed the box back subtly, not wanting to make a scene. "I'm not interested. This is weird and inappropriate." That's when he suddenly grabbed my wrist. Not hard, more pleading. "Just think about it. One dinner." I pulled away. I said no. His face changed at that moment. The charm disappeared and something cold replaced it. "You'll regret that," he said quietly. Then he walked away. 2 weeks later, Chloe came home with her first ever C on an assignment. Then 2 days later, she got a D. Then finally an F. Her grades went from straight A's to failing in less than a month. I went to the school to talk to Mr. Whitmore. I told him Chloe's answers were correct, and he was grading her unfairly. He leaned back and smiled. "Maybe we could discuss Chloe's performance over dinner." I clenched my jaw. I left his classroom immediately and reported him to administration that same day. They said they'd look into it, but nothing changed. So now that he'd failed Chloe on the biggest exam of her life, I decided it was time for action. And not in the way Mr. Whitmore or anyone expected. I pulled into the school parking lot and checked my reflection. I fixed my hair, reapplied my lipstick. Then I unbuttoned the top button of my blouse and changed into my nicest heels. I walked into his classroom with a smile. He looked up. "Mr. Whitmore," I said softly, "can we talk?" I walked over and sat not on the chair, but on the edge of his desk. He turned red instantly. "I've been thinking about what you said," I started. Maybe I was too harsh. I reached out and straightened his tie for him, letting my fingers linger. "I think you might be good for me." He was now a tomato. His breathing got quicker. I would be good for you." He had the composure of an anxious ADHD toddler. "So what are you doing tonight?" I asked. "I was thinking maybe we could finally have that dinner." His eyes damn near popped out of his skull. Yes, we can have that dinner. Marcello's, 7:30. You can order whatever you want. I'll pay and book right now." I smiled one last time at him. "I'll be there." Then I hopped off his desk and walked out. He had no idea what I was planning. I told Chloe while getting ready. She couldn't stop laughing. My phone buzzed all afternoon. "Can't wait for tonight." 7:10. My Whitmore was texting. "I'm here early. Got us a table in the back. Ordering wine right now." I chuckled and grabbed my purse. I parked near the restaurant and adjusted my outfit. Then I got out of my car and started walking in. I saw Mr. Whitmore immediately, sitting at a romantic candlelit corner table. He had 2 glasses of wine already poured. My favorite wine too, which I still don't know how he found out. He had bruschetta spread across the table. He was adjusting his tie when he looked up and saw me. His face just lit up. Then he saw who was beside me. Principal Hernandez, his boss. The color on his face drained completely. What is this?" I sat down across from him. "Mr. Whitmore, I told Principal Hernandez what you've been doing to Chloe." "I don't know what you're talking about." "You've been failing her because I rejected you," I said loudly for everyone to hear. Mr. Whitmore's face went pale with fear and embarrassment. "That's insane. I would never." I pulled out my phone and pressed play. His voice filled the restaurant. "Maybe we could discuss changing Chloe's grades over dinner. I'd have to knock a few others down to make the curve work. But for you, I'd do it." The tables around us went silent. People turned to stare. "You manipulated me," he yelled. "No, I gave you exactly what you wanted. A date." Principal Hernandez stood. "You're suspended immediately." Mr. Whitmore was practically crying. I walked out without another word. He was fired 2 weeks later. Chloe's exam was regraded and she got the scholarship.